we're going to be bringing out some single ladies when she comes around this corner. If you're feeling her, she's got the fit on, makeup done, hair did, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything you're not feeling, whatever that may be, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are we ready? All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Ashley.
Ashley, how old are you?
I'm 31.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed esthetician and I'm in school.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking, do anything adventurous, like I went skydiving.
Oh, wow.
I like to hang out with my mom because she's funny and go out to eat.
Okay. What do you look for in a man?
Someone who is ambitious, is goal-driven, someone who's trustworthy and communicates well.
All right. What are some deal breakers?
31, single, in school. I mean, I know this is a dating show because if you weren't single, you wouldn't be on it. But one would have to ask the question, 31 in school? Because we know when things happen, especially in black women's lives, one of the things that they do is go back to school. Like, why? Why? When things don't happen favorably in a black woman's life, as far as relationship go, they default to go back to school to get more in debt. And at 31, I'm pretty sure there's probably no scholarships or anything. That's just the default, it seems like. But maybe she's different. We don't know.
Someone who is combative,
Okay.
someone who I cannot trust, and someone who plans all these goals but never accomplishes them.
Okay. All right. So we haven't got any pop balloons yet.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and hand you a pick.
Okay.
Hold on to that. And there is, how many guys are here? Okay, I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons.
Ooh.
I know, 3 balloons.
Right now?
Whenever you're ready, go on over.
All right, hold on. Let's go to the prediction game. I can't see the rest of the guys, but Mr. Muscle Dallas Cowboy hat right here, he might be one of the ones. If I can see the rest of the guys, but we'll just start here.
Hey.
Actually, this guy right here in this might be considered a clown suit because of the stripes. I don't have a problem with it, but let's just see. Here we go. Oh, she walked right past Dallas Cowboy.
This is embarrassing.
Okay, 2 more.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I knew she would pop Dallas Cowboy. And since this guy, he's shorter, he might be one, but she got her back turned, so let's see what happens.
And 1 more. Okay,
Oh, there we
let's start
go.
right here.
Okay.
Okay, let's have your name and age.
I'm Fendi. I'm 34.
Okay. Fendi, what do you do?
I'm a musician on my own record label, and I also work a 9 to 5. But we keep it music though. Yeah.
Okay,
How you doing?
So,
Okay.
Fendi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I like the way she looked. She came out. She was well spoken, well dressed.
I'm Fendi. I'm on a record label, and I do all these gestures and things like that because my brain is not really in tune with what I'm trying to say. So I'm going like this, and then, the physical gestures, and then what I do when I don't have anything else to say, when my brain does not connect, I just say, yeah.
Thank you.
I feel like we could have fun. You was talking about the hiking thing. Let's go get lost. It was cool. I dig what you put down. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Thank you.
Why we end up popping his?
It's really not too much. I feel like maybe the other guys were presented a little bit better. You're handsome. I just popped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Demetrius, 37.
And Demetrius, what do you do?
Work for the city and drive trucks. Well, commercial driver.
Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Actually, some of her deal breakers was positives. Like she said something about like if you career driven, if you're not, then she don't want to mess with you.
Okay.
But I'm career driven, so I'm like that's a positive to me. I turned the negative to a positive. And she chocolate too, like darker the berry, sweeter the juice.
Oh,
so
boy.
ain't nothing wrong with that. So I mean, it's all good. You know, Black Queen. Yeah, she laughing, though.
It's his height. It's his height.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Yes, ma'am.
I want someone who I can look up at.
Oh,
No
okay.
offense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, hike
But
ain't
you're
gonna get you to
still
the altar
handsome.
though. You know, you can't look
For
at that.
me, probably.
Oh, hike. Okay.
How tall are you?
The doctor says. What the doctor says? Like 5'4.5", but
Okay.
with these boots on, I'm like 5'5".
I'm 5'5".
I'm just saying, I ain't tripping though.
But you look great.
Oh,
you
thank
look
you,
nice.
ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to the last one you ended up popping. Your name and age.
Yeah, Timothy, 38.
Okay. And Timothy, what do you do?
I'm an independent contractor and a real professional day trader.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear her out. I was going to pop initially. I thought your skirt was kind of too short, like more. I know. I feel like I can almost see your panties, to be honest with you. That's just being honest with you.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So why did you end up popping his balloon?
He's just too skinny. I got a little, I don't know. He's just too skinny. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. We've got how many balloons
He's
left?
too
Five.
skinny.
Okay, go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question. Help you narrow it down.
When you're in a relationship, how do you show love to that person?
Okay. Let's start here. Name and age first.
Trey Stylist, 35.
Okay. Trey, what do you do?
I'm a barber, career barber, and also a serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the question.
One more time. Question.
How do you show love when you're in a
How do I
relationship?
show love? Well, I'm kind of like a 90s love type guy. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I really want to like be intimate. You know what I'm saying? Like get some time together. You feel what I'm saying? Like 90s love. My love languages would probably be fit.
This dude is full of shit. This dude is full of shit. He's doing whatever it is to smash. He took time out of his day to show up to this studio to do this. Maybe I'm wrong, and I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't mind being wrong. But yeah, he and the other dudes can see it. This guy is full of junk.
Physical touch and like acts of service. Yeah, so that kind of give you an idea where I'm at with it.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Over here, your name and age.
My name is Sydney. I'm 37.
Sydney, what do you do?
My profession is I own a dental practice in Charlotte and also a roadside service in Charlotte and also in New York. So 2 locations.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
And if you want to just answer a question, how do you show love in a relationship?
Part of my way of showing love is basically just making sure that she gets the attention that she needs, being a good communicator and understanding what her needs and wants are. And then I think that's a good way for me to understand what type of love language she's seeking. So
Okay, sounds good.
Over here, your name and age.
Hey, I'm Vernon, and I'm 40.
Sorry, what was it?
Vernon, and
Vernon?
I'm 40.
Okay. And what do you do?
Right now, I'm just investing in real estate, wholesaling, doing mostly creative finance deals. Got an Airbnb, Turo, stuff like that. A few other things too, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet.
Okay, no problem. And how do you show love in a relationship?
I show love pretty much is, I feel like the whole thing should be love. Pretty much is like, if you can listen, it's like, I feel like that's a major thing. Listening, you can get too caught up in this and that and that and this, but listening is the most part for me, because from there you can go from wherever you need to go to. I think like a lot of relationships probably fail because people are not listening or not really paying close attention to whatever her needs is, stuff like that. So
Too much
that's what
talking.
I feel. Love is.
Okay. Thank you.
Too much talking, very
Your
vague.
name and age.
Mac, I'm 39.
Okay. And Mac, what do you do?
I teach financial literacy and I teach social and economic development. Right now, I just started doing relationship counseling.
Okay. And how do you show love in a
What's
relationship?
your,
In a relationship, I
good.
show love based on how it's reciprocated. So I show love by
Yo, Matt. Yo, Matt. You where them 40 ounces at, bruh? Like right here? That's where them 40 ounces at? I ain't discount anything you saying, but them 40s are starting to show while you're doing your relationship counseling.
making sure my woman's taken care of. You know, I think that's the most important thing to like, you know, in relationships, make sure your partner is taken care of, you know, all needs, like not just one thing, but like on all bases, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? It's just the reality of a relationship. So, yeah.
Over here, you're.
All right, hold on. So men, just like we talk about the women, when they come out in public, they know they're big. And they put these things on, right? And then they think that these things are sexy. You know, they say they're thick. They say this, they say that. Same thing as with the men. Now, we see old boy here, Matt. Don't know what he said, really. But we know you got the little beer gut going on. Why you gonna wear a tight shirt? You ain't got no chest. Men, you gonna call out the women for this type of stuff? I was about to say type of shit. I guess I will say type of shit. We gotta call ourselves out. Bruh, don't come out here and you know you got the beer gut going on, bruh. So, get a shirt. This is probably, let me see. This is a large because he's a taller guy. Taller. If this dude is 5'4", this guy got to be at least 6'2". So you're going to go with an extra large, you know, whatever. And if the sleeves are not long enough, roll the sleeves up. But go with a bigger shirt, roll the sleeves up. You can't go like this. But she might choose him. We don't know that yet. But men, come on now. We calling the ladies out. We got to make sure we on point.
Your name and age?
My name is Darion, and I'm 31.
Darion, what do you do?
I own a food truck and a restaurant business.
So, how do you show love in a relationship?
So 2 ways. I show love by affection, that's my love language, and by reassurance. So if I feel like my woman is not feeling herself, I'll make sure I get it there to where she can, or at least try.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Let's head back. And how do you show love in a relationship?
Really by acts of service. Like,
Okay.
for example, if you say you like a certain thing, and if I'm out, I will get it. And by cooking as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we do have 5 balloons left. So go ahead and pop 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh, she knows she doing first. Yeah, clown suit
One more.
and
Okay, I'll have to stay
Darion.
down there. All right. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's gorgeous, and I want to hear what she had to say.
What do we end up popping his?
He actually looks like my cousin.
Just want to know.
When I got closer, I was like, uh-oh.
You see what's that?
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you. And where do we end up popping? Over here. Why was your balloon unpopped?
I was just open, trying to see what, you know, she had to say, stuff like that.
Okay.
And you know, she's pretty.
Thank you.
Why we end up popping his?
It's really not too much, to be honest.
Okay.
Maybe I will go for a different style, more kind of cleaner and casual, more.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he has a
But you look good, but
Perfect.
I have to have a reason.
Okay.
Absolutely.
yeah, he has a clown suit on, lady. Just say it. I know. On this show, they are not as ratchet on other shows, but he has a clown suit on because of the stripes.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
On the set.
All right, ask our 3 remaining guys another question.
Let's see. If you are in a relationship and you guys have a disagreement, what is your conversation style or your disagreement style with that person? Like, how do you argue, I guess you would say?
Okay, start there and come back.
Okay.
All right, answer to your question, please.
Can you reiterate that one more time?
Like, if you guys get into a disagreement, how do you handle it? Do you, like, give her the cold shoulder? Do you just go silent?
So
What do you do?
I'm gonna say this: like, if my woman get mad at me, we probably finna have sex. You know,
Okay.
first off. But I don't argue. I didn't grow up in a household where my parents argue. You know, and I thank them every day for that. I really do. I praise my parents every day because they probably did argue. Because people had their differences, but they did it in some dark room or something. They never did it in front of me and my siblings. So I'd say every day I appreciate them for that because I got friends that I grew up with and I went to their house, their parents argued, and they in argumentative relationships. But I think that in relationships, the key to it is talking it out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to want the relationship. You're not always going to like your partner. So you got to really talk it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to want the relationship. So if you want the relationship enough, then you'll be willing to talk it out and work it out and work through your differences because arguing is that's just very traumatic. That's like what we fight for. Like that's to me that's gonna turn me on. For one fussing at me, the first thing I'm gonna thank you is you need some fixing.
Oh, okay.
Dad is coming home to fix it, so we fixing it.
Okay.
You know, we ain't got to argue. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, what we arguing for? Like, you know, I don't know if y'all agree with me or what. Like, what we arguing about? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do in a relationship. I don't argue. I try to work through things.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's head back over here. Okay, if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
Well, I come from a large family, a lot of sisters, so I always had to sit back and listen and get their perspective on things, and just the work background that I take on requires for me to kind of really listen, and I like to put myself in other people's shoes to better understand where they're coming from.
That's a good
I
approach.
think that's how I would position that first, just to kind of understand where she's coming from, and then I could get a better perspective on that.
Okay.
And putting yourself in other people's shoes is a great way to look at it. Hold on. It always does this. At least once. So putting yourself in other people's shoes is always a great way. Now, you're talking about a personal relationship between a man and a woman. It's what I think the goal should be. And this can be in a personal relationship, interpersonal relationship, at work, anything. If you're in a disagreement / argument, because I don't argue either, that there's no productive way in an argument. Now, so if you're in a disagreement, there has to be a solution set. And it has to be agreed upon by both parties. That's it. If there is not agreed upon solution by both parties, we're going to talk about this. This is the issue. How are we going to solve it? And that's that. So if there's no agreed upon solution, then that relationship is pretty much done, in my opinion. Because what's going to happen is whatever that is, the argument is about, is going to come up again, and it's going to come up again. So my approach to these type of things is, okay, we don't agree on this, which is fine. We're human. By nature, you think how you think, I think how I think, this what I think, this is what it is. We don't agree. Let's talk about this. We don't even have to agree at the end of whatever this is. But the goal has to be some type of solution to where we don't have to address these things again, regardless of, I don't care who's at fault. If you're at fault, I'm not even thinking about that. If I'm at fault, okay, I'm human. That's fine. You're human. That's fine. But the end goal is we're going to come up with a solution, and then that's going to be that. That's the end of it.
Thank you. Okay, and our last guy.
I would have to say we got to talk it out. Like, I don't like to go to sleep angry. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if we're in a relationship. So it's got to be some communication. We got to talk, you know, and make it an even playing ground. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just some,
Yeah.
something like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, time to pop a balloon.
You said nothing. Hold on, bro.
Okay. Sorry.
Hold on, though. This bro here. Like I said, I don't trust him from the beginning. He's showing too many teeth. His voice cracking, and he's saying a bunch of nothing. And this lady just don't see it. And is she gonna pop this brother? If she does, I want to know why. Let's continue. There
So
it
why'd you have your
is.
balloon unpopped?
So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a person that was really looking for a match and a person that's really looking for some understanding and some guidance, you know. So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a woman that's, you know, like we out here looking for love. She seemed like she needs some guidance. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, no, seriously, because she's here. She's here, so she obviously looking for some guidance, but you know, she can't recognize the prize. You know, so obviously she make a lot of bad decisions. How many kids do you have?
I'm done, Arlette.
How many kids do you have?
I'm not here to answer.
So why'd you pop his balloon?
for this exact
on.
reason.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Baby daddy.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Because he went right to sexual, opposed to how do you communicate and, you know, so.
Well, intimacy is the
really
most
answer
important
it.
thing in a relationship, because if you can't intimately satisfy your woman, then she gonna go around the corner or next door, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't all about sex though. Relationships is definitely 100% not about sex, so you missed that though. But you missed the part where I articulated it and everything else that I said. So maybe it's some guidance that's missing in your life.
That's
Maybe, I
what
don't
he
know.
said.
Your
Yep.
upbringing is different than mine.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Let's head back. All right, so we've got 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. How would you plan a first date for your lady?
Okay. How would you plan a first date?
Dumbass question.
I guess with the first date, first of all, I'm gonna learn a lot about you before we step out. And then that's gonna give us, if we're doing a lot of laughing, and I love comedy clubs, I love activities, I like just doing things that's more active. And if I feel that you have more of a laid back personality, I think I'll get a chance to know you a little bit better. Maybe you sit down and just, you know, grab a nice bite to eat and sit down and probe a little bit more. So that's probably how I do my first date. It's kind of like on our chemistry, and then I kind of make that decision based upon how we both feel with our energy, where we headed next. So,
Okay, thank
yeah.
you.
Okay, and over here.
First date.
Oh, here's this guy.
It would have to be
And-
like where we at. Like that's something like chemistry wise that I would pick up. Like I'm really like fine on finding out what you like. You get what I'm saying? So it'll probably be more like how we vibe. Like what I listen to, what I pick up, what I see that you know interested in. Then we go from there.
This guy. I respect his game. I respect this guy's game because let me tell y'all something. Y'all looking at this guy. This guy begins some cheeks. This guy begins some cheeks. The way his demeanor, he's kind of understated. He really don't say too much. He says words, but he ain't saying shit. I respect this guy's game. I respect what he's doing. He is a magician, and he don't even know it. But hey, do what you gotta do. bruh. Let's continue listening to this.
There, like if you're a foodie, you're gonna go food. You know, if you're more intimate and just want to take a walk in the park, maybe that. You know.
Yeah, thank you.
He just said a bunch of nothing. Respect, bro. Respect. Nothing but respect. Because, there's only you two left. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. So let's continue.
Guys, any questions for her?
You got kids?
Yes, I have one.
You have one kid?
Yes.
Okay. Your profession is?
Licensed esthetician. I do facials, skincare, waxings, and I'm in school.
I might have to pop on that.
Okay, that's fine.
No, because I'm a barber.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
barber. So, like, I know our schedules is going to, like, collide. And then I just know the profession and the industry. You know, you got a little bit too much emotion for me. I'm looking for a little bit something, you know.
All right, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I didn't think I would say that either, but like just, you know, to women that I pop on, but you beautiful. No, for real.
This,
Thank you.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he is. He
Yeah,
actually
that bro
dressed really
is-
nice. He's handsome. He's
Thank you.
groomed well. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
that.
Any questions over here?
Hold on, bro. On his shit right here, right? I respect this dude right here. He's a barber. He's on his shit. And she probably would not have popped him. Even though Gucci, I don't, hold on. So, this is just me. I don't know how old this dude is, but this is just so gaudy. With the Gucci, like right across there with these. I don't know if this is leather. I'm trying to, let me see. Yeah, I think it's leather. And just a bunch of gaudy stuff. And then you're up there with your glasses on. Just so many things, but let's see.
Where do you live?
I live in LA.
You live in LA.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm in Charlotte. Yeah.
Okay.
Charlotte. Between Charlotte
North
and New York.
Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your only question?
Actually, we have. What's the question? Where do you live? What is your way of communication? What's your strength as far as communicating is concerned?
It's really open. If I feel like our energies are not matching, or if I feel that you're more down than usual, then I'm gonna ask you, like, hey, what's up? Maybe I need to do something that you may like. Mind you, my way of love is food. So maybe over dinner, we talk about it, like, hey, did I miss something?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
I love food. I'm a
Yeah.
foodie. As far as like confrontations, how do you actually deal with them? Because I did notice that you kind of shut down a little bit when you were having that interaction.
Yeah,
You
what
just
old
kinda,
boy?
Like, shut them out. Like, even though it may have been kind of off with that question per se, but the shutdown was kind of more like, like, nah, I'm just. So how do you deal with confrontation?
Well, if it's with someone that I love, then I will get to the root of the problem. But if it's a stranger, I'm not going to engage.
What about in dating? If you don't love them, but you're just like in a dating phase?
Well, I
Great
feel like
question.
dating is to get to a point of getting together. The long goal or the end goal is marriage. So that's something that I will work towards and try to figure out. You know.
Pop, bruh. Pop.
I think
Pop,
it's a
bruh.
beautiful thing. I think with me, I'm really big on communication. I really express that, and I think that interaction kind of really had me open my eyes.
So at this point for me, Pop. Without a doubt. Now, if I think I have a chance to smash, I'm going to not Pop. But relationship wise, she might be relationship worthy. So I probably wouldn't Pop. But let's continue.
As far as just like the shut off point, I was curious to see how you would manage that situation there. I think that you're really a strong mother and a strong person, but that would be my thing right there. I think I may want to hold tight on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Are you popping or? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Nope, he popped.
All right, so is he someone that is your type?
No.
No. Okay, and why not?
I don't. The outfit is too much for me. I like a laid back type of casual attire.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Give it up for her, guys.
So yeah, that's gonna be in that video. If you are on Facebook, like the video, comment on the video. You know what? You can share the video as well. Go over to YouTube, check out some things over there. We do a couple different things over there. Mr. Info 5000. Oh, peace.